Intelligence Committee. They voted to release a classified memo. It's been circulating in Congress. It purportedly reveals government surveillance abuses. Congressman Matt Gaetz is with us, Republican from Florida. Sir, you have seen this memo. I know you cannot detail what's in it, but in broad terms, is it a shock? Are we going to be shocked when we see it?
I think the American people will be shocked about the contents of this memo, about the processes that were used to engage in surveillance. And fundamentally, I think this is going to lead to major changes at the FBI and Department of Justice. We've already seen Andrew McCabe, announce his retirement, his early retirement yesterday, and I expect more heads will roll. I also think that there could be criminal consequences as a result of the information we learned. But mostly, I'm eager to get this memo in front of the American people. The Congress has done his job. Now, President Trump has to make the decision to declassify this, and I expect he will in the coming days.
The Democrats say that this undermines America's leading law enforcement agency, the FBI, that it undermines national security, and that it is deliberately designed to sidetrack the Mueller investigation. What say you in response?
Well, it is very clear why Democrats did not want the American people to read this memo, and that'll be clear to everyone once it comes out. But I suspect that transparency is going to be the only kryptonite that we're going to be able to use to deal with the corruption and the intractable bias that seems to have infected the FBI and the Department of Justice. And I would hope that Democrats would be a little more bipartisan about this, Stuart. I mean, we all have a stake in the laws and rules and liberties that we hold so dear, and you'd think that they'd want to work with us so that never again could a political party use the apparatus of government to weaponize itself against their opponents.
The key point, if we get to see it, that I'll be looking for is whether or not the FBI, rogue FBI agents, used the dossier from Russia as an excuse to spy on the Trump campaign domestically. Now, I know you can't tell us.
That would be a big shocker, wouldn't it, Stuart? I mean, if that happened, and I can't confirm whether it did or didn't,
okay,
but you can only imagine the horror that so many Americans would feel if a political document, if opposition research actually was able to be converted into an intelligence document and used as a basis for spying on Americans. That would be the type of thing that you mentioned that I think would certainly shock the American people.
You've got a long way to telling us what's in that memo without telling us what's in the memo, Congressman. And you're on dangerous ground, and I do understand that. Look, Matt Gaetz, you've been a point man on this. Thank you very much for joining us this morning, and let's hope we all get to see what's in that memo. Thank you, Matt Gaetz.